Hello. The space over there is an abandoned Shari's restaurant in Silverdale, Washington. So let's go take a look at it. Shall we begin? As you can see, signs are still intact. This restaurant has been closed since October 2024. Too bad. Here you got the rest view. You can see the brown students after that door. They used to be green before the brown ones took over. By the way, this building was built in 1991. They have been around for 33 years of business. Quite a long time. The floorings also definitely look new to me. The restaurant's really got the renovation so far. Moving along. Here's what the dining area looks like. You can see tables and chairs left behind inside the building. All the lights are on. Not surprised. There used to be a fourth seat next to the brown seats in front of the table. I am assuming it was removed during the pandemic and they put the rack there for to-go food orders. Some of the other Shari's locations did the same thing, getting rid of a seat and so on. I don't know if to-go food orders helped Shari's much back then. I heard people were saying that the company was having a hard time recovering from COVID. As for the old CEO, he basically didn't care about the brand, he only cared about money. Now imagine if he and Eddie Lampert, who destroyed Kmart and Sears, became good friends. They would probably talk about how they ruined their businesses while making profits. You can see the old buses station in the middle of the dining area. Anyways, why do some poor leaders get rid of the good ones when it comes to businesses that still exist today? We also don't have any remaining Shari's restaurants in Oregon anymore. It's sad to see them gone, but it's not surprising since they were struggling to stay afloat, although the restaurant brand still exists. For example, there are only 5 left in Washington, in places such as Vancouver Orchards, Olympia, Puyallup, Moses Lake, and Bellingham. Same thing for Idaho and California. Speaking about this particular Shari's, there was an online article from August 2024 stating that this restaurant could leave Kipsack County within the next 2 months. The closure obviously already happened after the building owners sued for eviction due to several months of unpaid rent. Documents from Windsor and Kipsack County Superior Court revealed that Shari's Management Corporation, which has leased the Silverdale location from Bremerton-based Jason Properties LLC since it opened, has not paid rent since December 2023. According to the unlawful detainer complaint, the Silverdale Shari increased over $153,000 in unpaid rent from January to July. Additionally, the landlord, Jason Properties, stated that Shari failed to pay property taxes for the latter half of 2023 and the first half of 2024, leaving the company responsible for more than $12,800 in unpaid rent from January to July. After serving Shari with a 5-day notice to pay rent or leave on July 29, Jason Properties filed for a complaint when Shari failed to comply. The property owners were also seeking payment for unpaid rent through August, reimbursement of property taxes, and legal fees. By the way, there was a Shari's in Bremerton that closed in June 2024 due to similar problems, and I'm planning to set that one out very soon. This isn't the only case. The vast majority of others have also failed to pay rent and similar expenses. The seats in the table in front of the window is the employee break area. The door on the left will be the manager's office. The other door on the right we just saw earlier leads to the dry storage room. Not surprised the whole place is fenced off. By the way, this is my first time in Silverdale, so I'm not sure if this is a good location. You can see the old registers and the pie display at the left. There were several Shari's logos on the glass panes, which were likely removed and thrown away after the shutdown. The bathrooms are straight ahead near the orange double doors to the janitor's closet. I noticed the restroom sign is gone too. Not sure why they also got rid of it. That was completely unnecessary. However, you can still see the men's and women's signs on the 2 doors. I'm not seeing any restaurant security cameras at all. Surprised they removed them too. In other vacant Shari's locations I have come across, the cameras are usually left untouched. Still more windows to take a peek. I also heard on Reddit that a longtime manager at this location have moved to IHOP, which is literally right across the parking lot. I mean, it would be kinda strange for an IHA manager to see to your workplace every day. Here you got another buzzing station. Those were apparently was so definitely old school. How neat. There's your large booth straight ahead. I see some of the chairs are placed upside down on tables. Got more booths over here. The screening door obviously leads to the kitchen. The old bakery department will be in there also. Wonder what the future for these vacant Sharis. Hopefully another restaurant takes over this spot someday. Perhaps a Black Bear Diner would be a perfect choice. I would rather not see this building get torn down for a fast food joint. It just wouldn't make any sense. I imagine the inside doesn't smell like food anymore. I like those kinds of smell whenever I enter a restaurant. I kinda miss Shari since I don't have one near me anymore. It's just weird seeing them vacant. The door on the left leads to the closet with a ladder to go up to the attic and roof. There could be rodents living in the attic. Got the exit door here. Over here is the old dumpster area. They probably have piles of garbage overflowing since the garbage company stopped servicing them due to unpaid bills. Going to the back building for the last time. This door leads to the kitchen. There's obviously a way into the building, but the problem is that it's alarmed. So I can't tell if it's a security alarm or an SL alarm, but either way, I'm not going to risk going in. And that'll be it. That's gonna wrap up the video. Make sure to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you on the other side.